Good afternoon. This is Silver Bullet, and today is 15th of May, 2026, and I believe this is the final day of the week. Yesterday we had a trade on the New York session, and on this New York session, I believe few of us exited the market with a break-even trade. So I'm going to use the next 6 minutes before the starting of today's silver bullet session to explain the result of yesterday. And as for yesterday, we can say this was the starting point of our silver bullet session. Apologies. This was the starting session, 3:45 p.m. and price went above, and we will not spot any silver bullet favorable gap being respected from this one to this one, like I said yesterday, and we waited till price came to this level and it respected this first fair value gap in the kill zone. So I'm going to set up the end of the silver bullet kill zone. We have it here, and I believe we are going to delete and this was the first value that we stated we saw that price respected, and I believe that we made an entry right there and also raised 10 pips for 20 pips. But if you are following my trade yesterday, I said that we should always set our take profit parameters, and I believe yesterday the trade was delivered at the first take profit, which I believe at the end of the silver bullet session, and I had to move my stop loss to break even. I believe some traders might have not closed their trade as at break even, because you have to set your stop loss to break even whenever you're setting your risk parameters. And this was the result of yesterday's trade. Some might have closed at break even, some might have closed at a loss, but wherever the case might be, is that even you encounter a loss, we believe that you have actually followed your trading plan. It doesn't mean that you are right or wrong. You live your as long as you respect the risk parameters. Minor tricks in large, we have risk management, and also react to the first possible opportunity and edge that you see in the market, and you respond to it, and you also respect the profit parameters, then you are all good to go. And I can say that not all trading days will give you 100%. You are not that very perfect trader. You are still trying to be a good trader, a disciplined trader who can follow his trading rules. So that is it for yesterday. And I said we are going to focus on today's silver bullet session. This is um, that was 14th of May, and today we are going to 15th of May. And we can see um, um, this was our first opportunity to start looking at the charts, and we wait until it is 4 p.m. before we engage in any type of trade. For now, once it is 4 p.m., then we start to look for a possible opportunity, and we wait for 1 hour, and if there are possibilities for us to exit the chart, we exit it. If the stop loss is hit, we so this is 4 p.m. at UTC +1, and the beginning of the session to look for possible opportunities in the market. So I'm gonna zoom out a bit, and I'm gonna look at the market from the higher perspective. So this is our first this is a possible liquidity to see the markets around 2. We have another one above, but this one is for the higher time frame. This is why I set it like this, and this is for the lower time frame for the 5 minutes we are looking at. So my narrative for today is bearish, and I am looking at possibility of this low on the higher time frame to be taken out. So I'm going to wait for a possible opportunity to see right here and engage. At the moment, there is no possible fair value gap outside. I do see this, but to me, I feel this is invalid until when the market has closed above this candle right here. If I can consider this to be valid, because it is an immediate fair value gap from the outside of the tool. A few days ago, I encountered an issue where once the silver bullet session started, I engaged into the first fair value gap that I saw, and majority of the time it fails. So it's better for me to wait for another fair value gap to be out for me to uh, engage to it. If there is no possibility for today and we are going to leave it today, It seems like this fair value gap is still respected, and uh, well, like I say, this is not a clean fair value gap I can try to anticipate on. So for me, and I have to wait to see another possible fair value gap to present itself before I can place a trade. So I believe we have not spot any possible fair value gap. And for me, like I said, the market even is low volume, and so it's worrying to wait for a possible uh, opportunity to come out at hand. And my narrative for bearish could be changed. Or either way, we have to look at what a possible fair value gap can present for us so that we can anticipate it. We still have about 35 minutes left. Um, I know it's very boring to look for a possible trade to anticipate, and for me, a boring trade is a good trade because we are doing the right thing when the conditions are not exciting. This is what I believe, and this is the same thing ICT told us, which he said having a boring condition when you are trading is a good thing because at that time you do not have any euphoria, and after and you get your good trades after following that kind of narrative. You get good trades. You do not get excited when you are going to make a trade, else you are going to make a wrong decision. So the best thing for you as a trader is operate at a neutral state with no fear and also no excitement, and just follow your rules. That's why even at every other spot, I believe having a disciplined routine is a very boring condition, and that shapes you to be a very good individual in what you do. This is what I believe in, and I understood it because there were times when I was in my few early years when I was trading. and also when I started understanding the concept of inner cycle trader ICT. Most of the trades that I do, I just come to the market. I just do what I understood and what ICT taught me without thinking anything otherwise. And when I do it, my trade hits its target. I get out of the trading view and my MT5, and I go with my activities. So in this case, I had like almost like 2 months going like this, and it was very, very boring. And that was when I started to understood that what these professionals are saying is true. When you want to make money, follow a disciplined routine, no matter how it is. If it is boring, then you are doing the right thing. Even though you are losing at that moment, um, but as long as you are following your trading uh, strategy, you will end up being a winner at the end of the day. I think we're having a network failure and we might face some disconnections. Um, for me, I would say if there is no possible trade to anticipate, then I'll be through for today. Interesting to say we still have a choppy condition, and I seem to see that there is no possibility of trading in this New York session because it is the end of the week. But like I promised, I will be available at the session. This is why I am here today. Even um I had no intention to be live today until on Tuesday again or Monday by New York session. But we have few much time left. We have 18 to 19 minutes remaining. And once it is 5 minutes remaining for the silver bullet session to be over, I will be out from this live session. And before that, let's go to other currency pairs like I do always. Silver, we are going to Nasdaq, and that is all, I think. So let's check. Even though we do not trade those, we have to check. Same thing. This is respecting the silver bullet. We have here, there is no condition to trade. Let's go to the gold. Same here. No any possible condition to trade. We have to only wait inside the silver bullet session, and since if there is no possibility of any trade to be available, then we stay out from the market. Today is the end of the week, so there's possibility of not having a high volume. Because what I'm trying to do is that even if we do not spot a possible trade, we should learn to sit on our hands. If there's no available trade for us to do, then we exit the market. I think that's the best thing we can do. Looking on the next candle that provides itself with a small bit gap of volume. So we are going to look at this we are going to look at this candle. If it closes above, then this fair value gap is invalid. But if it closes here, then we can wait for the next candle to tap into this space around here before we can anticipate. So let's wait. We have few more minutes. We have 13 more minutes to 12 more minutes. And if there's no possibility of price giving us a conditional trade, then we will exit the markets for the day. Very choppy situation right here. But either way, we should wait and see. I do enjoy this I do enjoy this session because sometimes it gives me the opportunity to follow my rules, even though sometimes I fail to follow it 100%. But I made sure that I didn't ever try to over-risk my trades. That's a beautiful part. And even I have traded with losses. Maximum is having few small losses which will equate to 1% or maybe 0.5%, and I will be done for that day. I do not risk above 0.5% of my account because I have a $10,000 account. So whatever the case might be, I can be able to understand what I've gone through at the end of the month. This candle is getting over right now, so let's see. Let's filter out. Let's filter it out. Okay, next candle has opened, and we have 10 more minutes. And we are watching. We might not even decide to even trade, and outside of the session, the fair value gap would be respected, and it will go off again. But my goal is to wait for a possibility of a candle to give us a momentum which we can have a stronger edge to believe that this is a trade we need to anticipate. We still have few more minutes. We have 9 more minutes. me, I still have some tendencies of reaching 15 more minutes late. I was actually 5:15, but for this, I wait till 5:15 to see if still the standard will be respected. If, but if it is not respected, then I have to stay away because I have my exit at 5:15. 5 that is 15 minutes late. Same also for the starting of my session. I start 15 minutes early. Let's go see some pairs again. So, the left handle over the gap. If I'm halfway around here. Here there is no much uh, possibility of trading. Now let's see here. So we have 5. Alright. Good. Let's go back to our own um, narrative and let's stand this up. Still 5 more minutes for this session to be over. We have 5 more minutes. There could be a possibility of seeing a fair value gap here also, but the higher one is much more representable. So for today, this is the end of the session, and I wish you a good luck in trading. I will be available on Monday, either on Monday or on Tuesday, on the New York Silver Bullet session. This is the end of our trading for this week. Um, Either way, you can still wait on your end to see this fair value gap be respected. But for me, this is the end of the session for me. I am not going to place any trade since there is no uh, trade possibility for me to make. And let's check on the 3 minutes time frame. Same thing. Price has to respect this level before going. So I think I should give another extra 15 minutes. I believe I can give another extra 15 minutes and we can be possibly see the candle or the next candle tapping into this. So let's wait and see. At the final moment, we can see the possibility of this candle reaching out to the fair value gap. So you guys can wait on the next candle. You can click your trade when it has respected here and have a bearish narrative. Let me give another extra 15 minutes. So let's see what the market does. So you can see the next candle have tapped into the fair value gap. So for me, I'm going to place a trade here. And I'll have my stop loss at 10 pips. I'll have my stop loss at 10 pips since this next candle has tapped into the silver bullet. And so here's it at 10 pips. And my next liquidity to see the market run to is below. Here we have it. We have this low to see the market anticipate. Let's give it a sign. And set our profit parameters at 1, that is 10 pips. You can still see the candle still in that zone. So our profit parameters should be at 10 pips. And since it is 5 p.m. at the moment, we have no any other thing to do other than to wait and watch the market. And we can go and do our activities without having to put our eyes on the chart all the time. There we have it. So this is the end of the trading session for today. I believe you can see what I have done here, and I believe this is what you should do also. So even it fails, it's not a problem. We have already followed our trading plan and our trading rule. So thank you and good luck in your trading, and we will talk again next time. By next week. Thank you.